It's my pleasure to present Father Kevin E. Mackin, Order of Friars Minor and President of Mount St. Mary College, to extend a word of welcome.
Good afternoon, one and all. Chairman of the Board, John Donahue, and honorable trustees, distinguished faculty, administrators, and staff, accomplished honorary degree recipients, welcome guests, and especially the women and men of the outstanding Mount St. Mary class of 2010. Let me begin by inviting our newest graduates to stand up. And I want you to put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right shoulder, and give yourself a huge hug for reaching this milestone in your life. Let's give the class of 2010 a huge round of applause. Among our guests, are thousands of family members. Their graduating daughters, sons, siblings enter an alumni family of healthcare practitioners, educators, psychology and human service professionals, business persons, communicators, people making a difference for the better. I'm also happy we have an accomplished roster of honorees as a tribute to our students' work in many fields and to inspire them, their families, and friends. And I salute John Donahue, who completes his tenure as chair of the Board of Trustees with this commencement exercise. John, you have brought to the trustees a wealth of professional experience and a deep understanding of higher education. Thank you for your leadership, and I ask Mr. Donahue to please stand to be recognized by all of us for his leadership as chair of the board. This year, we've celebrated Mount St. Mary College's 50th anniversary. Sister Patricia Sullivan addressed our academic convocation, and at the Honoring the Legacy Assembly, we presented honorary degrees to Archbishop Timothy Dolan and to Sister Laurel Elcott, leader of the Dominican Sisters of Hope. And we will recognize another Dominican sister today as we conclude our 50th anniversary celebrations. And today we present bachelor's and master's degrees earned by nearly 700 women and men. And let me speak briefly to the class of 2010 as you take your next steps into the world. First, I thank you for your inspiration. More than 30 to 40% of our Mount students, as part of their classwork, are involved with efforts benefiting area residents at schools, clinics, and other settings. I'm often told about other community service of our students, faculty, and staff, Habitat for Humanity, Head Start, ongoing initiatives such as Nights in the Community, mentoring, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, helping area businesses and nonprofits to meet their many needs. Thank you, class of 2010, for all that you've done on behalf of our community. I'm grateful that Mount St. Mary College educates minds and hearts, and our students are active and involved beyond the classroom. Now, commencement ceremonies bring lots of advice. Mine, I assure you, will be brief. A book titled The Way of the World describes 4 stages for us. First, anticipating what comes next. Whether you head for graduate studies or jobs, I suggest you use what you've learned and what you continue to learn to become the best you possibly can. Cultivate the life of the mind. We are all works in progress. Second, how to hold people together. One way is to stay in touch with your fellow alumni and keep in touch with the next generation of Mountain students. In a wider sense, bring people together by living your life well, generously in service to others. Third, solidarity with nature. You have enjoyed this beautiful campus on this beautiful day, and a number of you helped to arrange the planting of 10 trees in Newburgh. Each person, every creature, all nation gives reason to praise God. That is the purpose of life after all. And fourth, help to shape the 21st century, to make it a little better. It is sad but true that over 30,000 children die each day from hunger. Many live in poverty. These are but a few of many conditions you can help address with your brains and with your heart. Remember the quote attributed to the great British statesman Edmund Burke: "The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men and women to do nothing." Above all, class of 2010, enjoy this day. And then don't rest on your laurels, no matter how well earned. A world of opportunities awaits you. People's lives can be inspired by your excellence, your enthusiasm, your reverence for life. Commit yourself to these essentials. The Dominican tradition of Mount St. Mary College calls you to use your education as agents of positive change. Be creative, be courageous, be faithful. Congratulations and Godspeed to you, Mount St. Mary College class of 2010.